Hello, and welcome to Mandarin Slang Guide, MSG, the Chinese learning podcast that tastes great and probably isn't all that bad for you. I'm your host, Joshua Ogden Davis, and it's my job to bring you all those delicious Chinese slang words that just aren't in your textbook. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important days in China, 双十一. 双十一. 双 means double, and 十一 means 11. So 双十一 is double 11s. November 11th, the 11th day of the 11th month. Double 11s, 双十一. It's important because it's the biggest shopping festival probably in the world, I think. On November 11th, 2018, a total of $30.8 billion was spent on 双十一. And that's opposed to only $7.9 billion spent on Cyber Monday in the US. Now, side note, that sounds like a huge difference, but last year, according to Wikipedia, the population of China was 1.4 billion, and the population of the US was about 327 million. So, per capita, Chinese people spent $22 per person on this, and Americans spent $24. So, per capita, America spent more, but still, $30.8 billion is an unreasonably large number! Anyway, 双十一 is probably all anyone's going to be talking about on November 11th, so we're bringing those words that are going to help you be part of the conversation. And to help me, my wonderful friend Avers is here.
Hi.
And we're going to talk about 3 colorful words, the first of which is 剁手, or to buy something expensive that you don't need, 种草, to want to buy something, and 拔草, which means to be relieved of the desire to buy something. Now, there's a few bonus words in there too, but we're not going to waste time on that. Let's just jump right into the conversation.
双十一来啦，你准备好剁手了吗？
我觉得 iPhone 11很酷，种草了。
诶 iPhone 11镜头太多，很难看。
啊，好吧，那我拔草了。Now, it's possible you were able to follow all that, but just in case you weren't, don't worry. Of course, Avers and I will walk you through it. But first, let's talk a little bit more about what is 双十一. Why November 11th, though? Why that day?
It started out as Single Day, a bunch of students from Nanjing University, and they are celebrating their singledom. And it gradually evolves into this shopping festival, started by Alibaba.
I have never heard of Nanjing University in connection with this. Who are these students? What did they do on their Singles Day?
I had no idea before this episode. I just... Yeah, I Googled it. Yeah. So it's like a bunch of students and they get boring, and 11-11 seems like 4 sticks and really lonely. 11-11
is 4 single, separated, lonely number ones. And like the national consciousness of 双十一 as Singles Day came before the consciousness of it as a shopping holiday?
The shopping holiday came a little bit after that.
Hi, it's Josh from Future Past, i.e. the editing room, and I just realized we never talked about why Singles Day became a shopping holiday. And the sad reason for that is, the traditional way to celebrate Singles Day was to make yourself feel better about being single by buying something for yourself. So when the major online commerce company, Alibaba, wanted to make a commercialized holiday to sell as much stuff as possible, it was the natural choice. And now that I'm thoroughly depressed, let's get back to the show. Do you know what kind of stuff usually gets bought on 双十一?
Everything. Even cars and houses. It's
cars,
crazy.
Houses? Are you kidding me?
It is.
I had no idea. So literally anything you can buy is probably cheaper.
Anything.
I've noticed on my takeout apps, because in China, takeout food is so cheap and easy, that they have 双十一 deals even right now, like they start early.
Yeah, it started at the very beginning of November.
Yeah, I'm releasing this episode on November 11th, but we recorded on November 4th. I'm slow at editing. Leave me alone. Okay, back to the show. That's insane.
Yeah.
So how big of a deal is this for companies? I mean, if every single thing on the market is getting sold at a markdown for a week and a half, like from November 1 to November 11, you work at an international consumer products company. You're a translator at Nike.
Yeah.
What's this like on the inside? What's this like at the battlegrounds?
Well, so in my department, we actually started to prepare for this campaign shortly after National Day, October the 1st.
You're right, October 1st.
Yeah, but before that, we will start to hire new people, getting more intern for November. And it's like each year starting from September, and everybody's workload is just like doubled or tripled because you have to do your normal routine work and at the same time getting ready for Double 11.
What sort of work is being added? Because are you making more shoes or are you?
No, I think it's getting more shoes shipped from America to China.
Right, just getting ready, preparing more inventory.
Fixing a slogan and
a slogan?
Yeah. We have different themes each year. I can tell you this year's because that's secret.
Can you tell me when I turn the microphone off?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the microphone's turned off. Go ahead and tell me. Darn, she's smarter than I thought. Hi, it's Josh from the editing room again. Right now it's the evening just before 双十一, and Avers informs me that the slogan is already up on the Nike website. So I just checked it, and it's 热血冻不住. Literally, hot blood can't be frozen. Now that sounds pretty extra, but my dictionary is telling me that hot blood, 热血, hot blood, is also an idiom for righteous ardor. But honestly, I'm not sure that's better. So Nike, are you okay? Can you chill for just a minute? I was talking to Reebok and we're kind of worried about you. Anyway, back to the show. What sort of behaviors do Chinese people have on 双十一?
Well, in China, unlike in America, that people don't actually go into a store on that day. So usually you just stay at home, get your phones ready, and make sure you add all the items you want to buy to your shopping carts and wait until midnight and check out.
Yeah. You put them in your 购物车, which is your shopping cart. 购物, 购 meaning buy, and 物 meaning thing.
Yeah.
And 车 meaning car or cart of any kind. You put them in your 购物车 and just wait for midnight.
Yeah.
It's very intense. So how do you feel about 双十一? You're a reasonably fashionable person. You have your own style. You are also engaged in a branded products company. So how do you personally feel about this?
To be honest, I'm not really big on the whole shopping festival thing. And I try not to buy anything during Double 11 because it takes twice the time or even longer for deliveries to come. Because everybody's buying stuff. And sometimes I just wonder, what if the delivery system just crashed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody
so
gets anything.
if I really need anything and I don't really care about the discounts and promotions, I'd rather go to a store and buy it.
That's wise.
Yeah.
And now it's the weekend before 双十一, and so people are going to be talking about it all the time.
Yeah.
So let's jump into this conversation to help people learn how to talk about it with these fancy words.
双十一来啦，你准备好剁手了吗？
我觉得 iPhone 11很酷，种草了。
哎 ，iPhone 11镜头太多，很难看。
哦，好吧，那我拔草了。All right, let's go through this sentence by sentence. So the first sentence is
双十一来了。
Yeah, 双十一, so double 11. 来啦. If you say something 来了, that means something is coming.
Yeah.
You can say that when you show up at a party. You can say 我来了. It means I'm here. It's a little bit cutesy, I think.
It is.
Okay, thank you for agreeing. So 双十一来了, double 11, Singles Day is coming. And the next part is
你准备好剁手了吗？
你准备好剁手了吗? So 你 is you.
Yeah.
准备 is
ready.
Ready, yeah. Get ready or prepare. 准备好, if you put a 好 on the end of a verb, it often means finish doing the thing. So 准备好 means to be well prepared. So 你准备好 means are you ready to, and then you said a very funny word, 剁手.
Yeah.
What does 剁手 literally mean?
It means chop your heads off. Hands. Sorry.
Chop your hands.
Chop your hands. That would be really scary.
It'd be extremely scary.
剁手 means chop your hands off.
Yeah, so 剁 means to cut something off.
Yeah.
And 手 means hand.
Yeah.
So Singles Day is coming. Are you ready to cut off your hand?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
剁手 actually means to buy something.
Oh. It sounds like a very painful version of buying something. Why do you say 剁手 means to buy something?
I mean, this word is a exaggeration because sometimes you buy a lot of stuff, way more than you usually do during Double 11. So we use this 剁手 as buy.
So wait, I don't follow the connection here between buying a lot of things and cutting. It was like, is it so heavy that your hands fall off? Like, what's the connection here?
Oh, you mean the original story?
Oh, there's a story. Nice.
I think there's a...
Well, let's hear it.
Well, at the very beginning of Double 11, there's this girl on the internet, and she bought a lot of stuff. And so she got interviewed. And she said to the interviewer that if I buy one more stuff, I'm going to chop my hands off.
That sounds horrifying. By the way, what do we know about this woman? Was she famous before this happened?
No,
or?
she's not famous at all.
So how did...
I think the internet has already forgot her.
How much do you have to buy to be not famous? And you buy so much. How do people know that she bought so much?
I don't know. It's an internet world.
Oh. I'm beginning to suspect this is marketing by Alibaba.
Maybe, yeah.
To sort of make this fake news story. Okay, so someone said, if I buy anything else, I'm going to chop my hand off. It means I've bought too much. I can't stand it. How would you say that in Chinese?
再买我就剁手。
再买我就剁手。再买，再 meaning again, 买 meaning purchase, 我就 I will then 剁手 cut off my hand. 再买我就剁手。So this one woman said, I bought too much. If I buy any more, I'll cut off my hand. And from that time, cut off your hand has become a word that means to buy something. Fascinating and horrifying. Welcome to capitalism. We're happy to have you. Please leave your hands at the door. Okay, the next sentence is...
我觉得 iPhone 11很酷，种草了。
我觉得 I think, or I feel, or I believe. 我觉得 iPhone 11, iPhone 11, 很酷. What is this cool?
Dope.
It's one of your favorite words.
Yeah.
Cool, I think of it, I remember it as cool. Because it sounds like cool, right? It means like, yeah, dope, sweet, nice. Awesome. So 很酷 means it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. So 我觉得 iPhone 11很酷. I think iPhone 11 is dope. It's nice. 种草了.
Yeah. The literal meaning of 种草 is plant grass. 种 is to plant something. And 草 is grass.
So I think iPhone 11 is really cool. I plant grass. Once again, Avers, what the hell is happening here?
种草 means actually having something you want to buy. And usually it's something you don't have or you never tried before, but you're seeing other people are using it and it looks pretty good on them. So you think, oh, maybe I should try it. And that kind of status is called 种草. The desire of buying something is growing like grass. That's why 种草.
Okay, so 种草了 doesn't mean I plant grass, means grass has been planted in me in a way.
You got
the
it.
seed has been planted in me, and this desire is now become so great that I will cut off my hand. This is a horrifying M. Night Shyamalan sort of Lovecraftian capitalist festival, and I'm here for it. So how else can you use 种草?
I mean, like after Double 11, if you find a restaurant that you really want to check it out, you can say 我种草了一间餐厅.
我种草了. So I have been planted with grass. 一间餐厅.
A restaurant.
Yeah, 一间, 一 being one, and 间 is a measure word, which is one of the most confusing things about Chinese, which is if there's any quantity associated with the noun, between the number and the noun, you have to add a measure word.
Yeah.
And 间 is a measure word for buildings.
Yeah.
So 一间餐厅, 餐厅 being restaurant. Literally food hall or meal hall. So 我种草了一间餐厅. I have been implanted with a desire to attend a restaurant. 我种草了一间餐厅. Okay, cool, nice. Let's move on. What's the next sentence?
iPhone 11镜头太多，很难看.
Okay, is just a question like, huh? Like, really? iPhone 11镜头太多. 镜头 means
cameras.
Or so 镜头 literally means mirror head, right? But it refers to a camera. 镜头太多, there's too many cameras. 镜头 camera, 太多 too many. So that's 很难看. Hideous or literally hard to look at. 很 means very, 难 means difficult, and 看 means to look at something or to see. So 难看 is a word that means ugly. Hideous, hard to look at. 很难看 very hard to look at, very ugly. So iPhone 11镜头太多很难看. There's too many cameras on that thing. It's very ugly. Okay, so what's the next sentence?
哦，好吧，那我拔草了。
好吧 means okay, fine. Like it's a resigned way to agree if you put the ba after 好. Like if you say 好啊, that means enthusiastic agreement.
Yeah.
But the ba after it means resigned agreement. Oh, 好吧 I guess. 那我拔草了. Hey, it's Josh from the editing room again, and I just realized that I pronounced 拔草 wrong the whole time. It's not 拔草, it's 拔草, the second tone. So I said it wrong the whole time, and Avers was super nice and didn't correct me. And that would have been a big problem, but fortunately, we can use the magic of future technology to seamlessly replace every single incorrect pronunciation. You won't even notice it's happening, all right? So, welcome to the future, and enjoy the rest of the show. What is 拔草?
The literal meaning is pluck grass.
Pluck or pull up the grass. Yeah. So 拔 means to like pull something out.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's the opposite of 种草.
It is.
Okay. So I've been 种草. I have this desirous seed implanted in me, but if I 拔草, I pluck it out.
Yeah, it means you don't want to buy it anymore.
Okay. By the way, Avers, right now, are you 种草 anything? 你现在种草什么?
A toothbrush.
A toothbrush?
Yeah, maybe.
A special toothbrush, right? There's something cool about this toothbrush.
Well, there's actually nothing cool about it. It's just a normal toothbrush.
I'm guessing it's going to be like, what, $2-3 to buy this thing?
No, it's like $150.
What? So it's not a
because
special
it's electronic.
But even an electronic toothbrush, it's not going to be like 100. Like, you mean like 100 RMB or $100?
No, dollars. That's like
what?
700 RMB.
What are you talking about? That's insane.
No, it's not.
You can buy a cheap electric toothbrush for much less than that.
Okay. I'm not gonna listen to you anyway.
All right, yeah, sorry. I tried to make you 拔草, but you haven't. Oh no, it was not part of the show. I was literally honestly trying to make you 拔草 on this $100 electric toothbrush.
Huh.
你拔草了吗?
没有.
没有拔草. 好吧. Let's try the conversation one more time and see if you can follow everything. Remember the special words will be 双十一 double 11, 剁手 cut off your hand or spend too much on luxury items. 种草, which means to have the desire planted within you, and 拔草, which is to free yourself from this desire and no longer desire to purchase it. All right, let's go.
双十一来了，你准备好剁手了吗？
我觉得 iPhone 11很酷，种草了。
哎 ，iPhone 11镜头太多，很难看。
哦，好吧，那我拔草了。Look at me, I changed my mind so easily.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Avers for being on the show. I love talking to Avers, and based on the feedback, you guys love talking to her too, so she'll probably be a regular guest. Also, thanks of course to Himalaya for being not only a wonderful place to listen to podcasts, but also a wonderful place to host your podcast for free! Himalaya.com! If you're not hosting it there, you're probably paying somebody else. And you don't need to be. Think about it. Also thanks to Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, for monetizing the self-pity of a nation, and thanks to you, the listeners, for listening. I hope what we do here is useful for you, and if you have any feedback, just let us know. To help you remember the words that we talk about on the show, we're going to start making flashcards, and we're going to share those flashcards in our WeChat group, in our Facebook group, and probably also on Twitter. So for Facebook and Twitter, you can just search Mandarin Slang Guide. It's up there. And if you want to get in the WeChat group, just send me an email. The email below is mandarinslangguide@gmail.com. Looking forward to hearing from you. As of yet, I've received no suggestions for a sign-off, so I'll just give you 3 different Chinese words for goodbye. 再见, 再会, 再聊. Bye-bye.